Kumoha Halima. Greetings, I am HALISARIUS, Pleiadian Chief Leader, Pleiadian Chief Commander, and I am a member and a great leader of the Galactic Federation of Light Society. I wish to greet you here. And what a wonderful time it is when we as Pleiadians can relate so much truth to you and teach you higher ways of the Pleiadians and the star beings. I as HALISARIUS wish to bring you the greetings from the Galactic Federation of Light Society and also our Pleiadian brothers and sisters. And there are many Pleiadian brothers and sisters, and we all stand united in our force together to bring mankind to higher consciousness. This took quite some time for us to stand in a force field together, in one force, to give you the opportunity to bring you the greater ways of the cosmic laws and of higher ways of truth and understanding about how the federations are run in the greater realms. I, HALISARIUS, will bring you these teachings through. One by one you will learn them. And we say as Pleiadians, we hope that you take on the higher ways. It is always in cosmic principles that you do not need to take on anything. However, we want you to understand them so much. For when you understand the cosmic ways, you become a race filled with more love. In Lemuria, you were not held by the cosmic ways as such, for these ways were simply known. We were with you, we dwelled with mankind. We worked very, very hard with the light grid programmers and also many high priests and high priestesses. When we worked with you, we gave you many healings and many teachings of how to accelerate in your advancement as people. We worked with your technology. We helped you to grow into higher growth of the stars. For each star to you had a name and an energy force field that you could use. There were many people in Lemuria who worked with different star grids, and each star grid represented a different realm. And the more you understood the higher realms, the more your knowledge grew, and together you made a great race. And at times you came together and you exchanged information on how to heal everything greater. You were greatly privileged as a race, and you looked up to the heavens so much. You understood us as Pleiadians, and there were also other star realms present with you. However, we as Pleiadians took on the greater roles of being your parents. So we helped you to become a greater family of light. Each family member within your Lemurian organization as such was recognized with a Pleiadian soul name as well as a Lemurian name. Each soul name from the Pleiadians carried a special ray. In this ray you learned about so much. So you had special lessons. There were groups who had the special rays, and we as Pleiadian teachers would come to you and teach you the Pleiadian ways. The Pleiadian ways are also very much on the higher level ways, and we were able to learn from you too as to how you think and how you thought at that time, as our Pleiadian minds are very, very different to your ways, and the way that the Lemurian minds are in is much higher than your ways at present. We are asking you, do you desire to understand the higher star ways? The higher star ways are very much in love and in union with each other. We have worked so hard among ourselves to not understand separation any longer. We were separated. We as Pleiadians come from a very high realm. As I have stated before, we were not called Pleiadians. We were called another race. Then, when all things fell, and when all things began to understand the pain and fear in the star realms taking place, we dropped our vibration on purpose because of the game, although many of our people did not understand what the game would be, because not everything is revealed to our people either. A lot of it remained secret, again for the purpose of understanding freedom. For on our realms it is also a way of freedom. Do we desire the way of unity and helping you rise? Many of our people were hurt when many Lemurians turned against the light and thus also turned against the star beings. However, we as a collective Pleiadian realm have decided to help you rise into the greater realms of spaces. How can we do that? By healing you with our star frequencies and by allowing you to investigate what the star frequencies can do for your life. So what can they do for your life? Well, they act as a bridge between you and the angelic frequencies. The angels could not possibly heal you without the star frequencies, because this is how you were created. You need the star frequencies in order to reach the higher levels of angelic frequencies. So the more your star bodies awaken, the higher that the angels can reach you. How do they reach you? Via the crystalline grid. For this is like the bridge also, and it is through the grid that they can reach you. So that would make sense then, that when you come to the activations of the grid maker and the grid programmer, that you will receive a higher star body of light to receive the greater vibrations from the angels. Now I ask you to understand this with your logic rather than your spiritual comprehension only. For your logical mind will also agree that this is so. If all the consciousness of the angels was held within the grids, and if all the healings were held within the grids, and you received a higher healing to reach the higher codes within the grids that we have also helped to program with, then you would receive the higher healings. However, because you need higher star bodies to receive the higher codes within the grid, this is our part then. We need to give you healings to rise up greater into the understanding of the grid. When you collectively heal like this, and when you collectively come into the angelic healings and into the star programs, you are able to download higher information from the star realms, because all the information is held within the crystalline grid. You already know this. This is not new information. However, we as Pleiadians like to state this, perhaps in another way, so that you can comprehend it with your logic, because you are logical beings. We have put programs into the grid to help you understand higher love consciousness. Left alone, away from the grid, you would not understand much at all. You wouldn't understand compassion, appreciation, love. You wouldn't understand what it means to reach to angels either. You wouldn't understand what spiritual healing means, or even want to heal. you would be in states of confusion constantly. We as Pleiadian beings have worked very, very hard to create grids within grids, as there's also Pleiadian grids within your crystalline grid, to open up higher ways to reach higher star realms for you. Which means that when you come collectively together and you reach the higher consciousness together, you are able to understand higher technology and higher ways from higher star beings. Not everything is understood at this time, for the way your logic runs is not very great at all. I say to you, pardon me for saying this as a Pleiadian being, however, I must state truth here. Your brain can only comprehend so much. And as Pleiadians, we comprehend such a large way. Telepathically, we can spread information throughout the universe within seconds. We can relate to angels so clearly. You cannot do that yet. You struggle with your mathematics, for instance, in general. We on the Pleiadian realms, our thinking is so fast that we do not struggle with our mathematics. This is an example of how we think. We can make plans. We can work out equations more difficult than what you can possibly imagine upon your earth. We can create streams and dimensions with the archangels. We can create anything. We are a very evolved race. We do not understand denseness like you do. Our bodies are not human, and we do not want your human food either. We have higher food, vibrational food. We have higher fluids. Our bodies are very much like fluid. Our bodies are very much like computers also. We program ourselves constantly. As soon as we want to learn something, we program ourselves with a higher program and we know it instantly. However, we still need to practice. But that practice is so short. We know, we understand, we do. This is what we do as star beings. We work very much in union with other star realms. So our ideas are not separated from the star realms in the light. This is what we would like to help you with. When you hear that I, HALISARIUS, wish to bring you the cosmic laws, you say, HALISARIUS, we do not wish you to control us. I say the cosmic laws set you free, for they help you to understand abundance, and they help you to understand peace and love and healing. Why would you not want to understand the cosmic laws? But you've been programmed by the shadows and the darkness to understand that as soon as you hear about a law taking place, you shut off. I, HALISARIUS, say to you, learn to understand that the cosmic laws are there to set you free from all the controlling factors upon your plane. We are here to bring you into a higher consciousness of flows. We are here to help you to understand the higher ways of freedom. For higher ways of freedom are logical, friends. They are nothing mysterious. However, they require dedication and commitment. Not to us. You never commit yourself to the Pleiadians, or the star beings, any star beings, or even the universe, or Chiron. You never commit yourself to anyone else but your own learning program. And it is then that you will truly understand that you are the one in control of your life. For at this time, we ask you, are you really in control of your life? If we could teach you greater ways of manifestation, and if we as star beings could give you greater ways of helping you to understand energy and how energy works in your life, would you not desire that? Would you not desire to learn from the energy masters? Chiron is teaching you so much too. He's the greatest energy master. He's the greatest teacher, for he created all energies. We as Pleiadians, we work with star energies. Star energies are different than divine energies because star energies work on star planets. And we as star energies, we work together as one. So we relate to each other and our energies are very balanced. One star energy might work on this side and the other star energy might work on that side. It does not mean that one is more evolved than the other. It means that together, when we come together as two star races, we become stronger united. And this is what we would like to help you with. You see, you are far from the energies that we carry, and yet we would like you to join our energies so that we can give you strength. And when we can give you that strength, you can be truly happy and united in that love. This is what we as Pleiadians would like to do for you. How do we do that? With healings. I, HALISARIUS, am also working very hard with this light grid programmer, who's also the star grid programmer. And she went to all the star dimensions to connect all the dimensions up towards the greater programs and the greater universe. On our programs, on our universes, she's also a great teacher when she comes visiting on our realms. On your realm, she also is teaching greatly at this time. In our time, we don't have time like you do. So we see her as still with one with us, because she is a great Pleiadian High Priestess. And she's a great channel. As a light grid programmer, she has the ability to program all the grids. However, we as Pleiadians still need to program her with higher abilities to do much more upon your earth. And what is she waiting for? Well, she's waiting for us, and she's waiting for Chiron, and she's waiting for all the divine levels to join in. And what are we waiting for? For the collective consciousness. For we say, when you desire it, we will bring it to you. We will bring you the greatest star programs, the greatest star grids, the greatest star gifts. We will bring everything to you. For we can expand all things, and we can exaggerate all things too. And we as Pleiadians love you very, very much, and we wish to help you so much. So this was my message for this time. I ask you, as HALISARIUS, Pleiadian Chief Leader, Pleiadian Chief Commander, and a member and a great leader of the Galactic Federation of Light Society, to take these teachings within your heart and to understand that everything that I say as HALISARIUS, you already know, and you already know how important it is to do the cosmic laws together for unity and for peace and for love and for greatness. So I say to you, from all the Pleiadians, from all the star beings, and from the Galactic Federation of Love and Light Society, greetings, I am HALISARIUS.
Greetings.